Well, good evening, everyone there watching in the audience tonight. Welcome to the Mad Dragons Vodcast for this week. Going to be starting a little bit differently as we do have some special guests joining us. Welcome to our special guests tonight, two of our Dragons NRLW stars, Madi Mulhall, our reigning Dragons medalist from last year, and Trinity Tauaneai. I hope I've said that correct. Our last year's Rookie of the Year and New Zealand Kiwi Ferns squad member. And also joining us is their player manager from Excel Sports Management, John Fadel. Good evening and thank you for joining us.
The best in the business.
Thanks, guys. Great to be here again.
All right, so just 6 days away until the NRLW season starts for the 2026 season, and the girls will take on the Canberra Raiders Saturday afternoon at 3:15 into the NRL game against the Wests Tigers. So a big double header at Cogra next Saturday, so she can head up there and support the girls before the men who will play afterwards. That'll be a good afternoon out at Cogra and get in and support the team. But yeah, we'll start proceedings tonight with a few questions. Firstly, welcome to you. We'll start with you, Madi. Welcome to you. Big T, you wanted to have the first question for Madi tonight?
It's for either of the girls. My first question is, what were your guys' first thoughts or first memories of rugby league? And when did you know you loved the game? And who was your biggest influence growing up?
Wow, that's a big question. So I started playing rugby league when I was 17. I made my debut on my 17th birthday, actually.
Wow.
But I played netball for probably 12 years before. And then I sort of fell out of love with netball. So going into high school, I was playing OzTag with the boys and things like that on a Tuesday night. And then they were like, oh, you should get into footy. You're kind of half decent at this. So yeah, I gave it a go and started at Camden Rams. And that was where everything kicked off for me. And that's when I really found my passion.
So you're a MacArthur girl?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Camden Rams
done
junior,
some more
isn't it,
research.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a MacArthur boy, but I'm from the other side. The other side of MacArthur. Macquarie Fields.
Oh yeah, not too far.
Yeah, right on the other end.
Yeah,
good breeding ground there, Camden, Madi. Good breeding ground there. You and James Tedesco from the Camden Rams.
Yeah, and also Abby Church is from
Camden Rams.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
And is that question for Trin as well?
If Trinity wants to answer that question as well.
Yeah, I can answer that. I started playing league when I was 7. Believe it or not, my parents thought I was too small as a child, whereas my siblings started at 5. But yeah, back in Wainui Marta Lions, born and bred back home over there. And my first memory or any of that was playing under 7s. You'd start 9 a.m. games, 8 o'clock games. So the first memories I have of playing league is just playing on the frosty grass in the mornings before all the prems or the under 13s do, and being at the fields all day waiting for the prems to play. So yeah, that's how I kind of fell in love, wanting to go up in the grades. And yeah, that's where I started, how I started.
It's a Kiwi girl, eh?
Yeah. Moved
here. You a Queenslander or New South Wales?
Up the Maroons.
Up the Maroons, yeah! Thank you very much.
Maddie, remind me never to invite her again.
You love me, guys.
I'm on your side, Trent. I'm on your side.
I thought you would have been a Blue, didn't you?
No, my siblings are Alexis and Paige. They're Blues supporters, but I like to go against the grain. So
nice. That's why I do it, because I like to go against the grain.
Yeah.
The best thing is we like to put him on mute when he when he goes Queensland.
Yep.
Put me on
Speaking
mute,
of
yeah.
that, New South Wales, they'll announce their team at 7 p.m. So we'll quickly go live to that announcement as Laurie Daley unveils the Game 3 team. So that'll be announced at 7 p.m. tonight. Shouldn't be too long. But we'll continue on. Now, congratulations to Maddie. You won the Dragons medal last year. Probably your best year to date, your first full year starting as a starting front rower. What did it mean to you to be named the best player in the Dragons squad last year?
Yeah, I don't think it's still sunken in yet, but it's pretty pretty unreal to receive such an honor like that. I think, I have so much trust in my teammates and the coaching staff here at Dragons, and I'm really grateful enough to have received that award and had worked really hard throughout the season. I guess as athletes, we choose to sacrifice so much time away from our families and, the time that we put into training, recovery, eating right. I feel like that award I was really grateful for, and hopefully moving forward into this year and the next few seasons, I can build on my game and become a better player.
Yeah, no, it was great seeing you play. You're very consistent. I think you took up on the ownership of being the leader of the pack, and you really led from the front. And you were, I think, pretty much the most consistent player in the team last year. So it was very well deserved.
Thank you.
Now, Trin, last year you had your rookie NRLW season. Obviously, at a very, very young age, but you handled the step up. And how did you find your first NRLW season, and how does it give you the appetite to rip in ahead of your second season now?
Yeah. Look, I was so grateful to get an opportunity to debut last year with Crossy. He just trusted me, and all of the girls did as well. So I was just like very overwhelmed of it all throughout the whole season. Out of the 9 games I played, every game I went into, I was just super overwhelmed that it was even like happening to me. It's been like such a big dream of mine. So to even get named on the bench in that Canberra game was like just so exciting. But I'm keen to rip in this season. I've got so much more to learn. I'm just really starting off now, and I'm just keen to keep going forward and moving up.
Yeah, I remember that when they showed the video of Crossy telling you the news, that was a really special video. And I remember when you said Lex is my sister, you're not like the sister. I love that bit.
Yeah, because I know she's did her thing. She's paved her own way, but I want to pave my own way. I don't want to be known as Alexis's little sister or anything. I want to make a name for myself, and that's how that's what I look forward to doing this year.
100%. Yeah, you got to approach it how you feel a game, and I good kudos to you. Looking forward to seeing on how you build off last year, and it must have been a surreal experience for you, and getting named in that Kiwi squad would have been a confidence booster too.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't expect that, but that just crazy to be honest.
Yep. Big T or Liam, do you have any questions?
I do have a question. Thanks, Jag. Sorry to cut you off there. This goes to both of you girls. What was your reactions on Brooke Anderson being named captain for this year's being named as captain for the team this year?
Maddie?
Yeah, I'll go. Brooke is such a good human and an even better player. She's brought so much skill and knowledge to our team this year. And obviously, she's a Kiwi Ferns player, and Trin spent a lot of time with her outside in camp as well. So she can speak to that as well. But obviously, this is my first year playing alongside Brookie, and having the preseason with her has been really, really good. And we've learnt so much, knowledge of her throughout this preseason, and I'm really excited to see what she can do for us throughout the season as well.
Yeah, and off the back of that, to Maddie's point, I did know Brooke a bit earlier, Going to Kiwi's camp, I had the opportunity to really get to know her in those 2 weeks I was there. And just seeing the way she trained and played, I really had a feel for it, knowing she was coming to our squad this year and what she was going to bring to our team. So yeah, her in preseason has been like, she's taught me a lot already. She has, as she says, she's not a very big talker, but her actions, like, she speaks for themselves. And yeah, learning off her has been great, and can't wait to start playing alongside her this year.
Big T, you
Yeah.
have next question for you.
I have another question, but I want to ask John a couple of question here. John, thanks for joining us, mate. You've been an absolute champion.
Hang on, do I have to answer Big T's questions because he's a Queenslander? You should send your questions.
You're still gonna love me. You're still gonna love me. All right.
Look what's behind him. He's got the filthy thing behind him.
That's the
I
one.
know. I was going to ask John. He's the elite sports management manager, and he's got his players. What systems do you put in place to support players day to day, especially during high pressure moments in their career?
Well, I'll answer that question one at a time. So the whole reason I became a player agent is because I'm not a fan of player agents, to be very honest with you. I've been developing players for quite a while. So I used to develop players and hand them off to certain managers only for them to go backwards. And then I realized there's a niche in the market. And if you go back about 10 years ago when I started, there was no such thing as a player agent for females. So I started with females from day one.
Yep.
And I come up with a system that helps me maintain the right attitude of players in my playing group. And one of the things we do is we talk about their personalities and where they're at and where they actually should be. And I want to know these guys, who they are, what they believe, how they see themselves, how they see the world. When I get to understand what their headspace is like, I get a better understanding how to tweak them. So we got really strict values, and we got family, faith, and you. And this got nothing to do with the league. But if we get those things right, and the you part's very hard to understand, but when we get those things right, then we've just built a relationship. So I've got a 3-year relationship is a parent, the player, and the manager. And I've always said Excel Sports isn't for everyone, and not everyone is for us. But if you look at the players that we've had, and they've been with us for quite a while, I've got the whole Tauaneai family. And the relationship we have with the parents and the players, they do their own thing. They have their own mind. But when it comes to football, they place a lot of trust in myself. And that's something I take quite serious, and I don't let that family down. But then you look at Madi Mulhall. When she started playing, I identified what sort of player she was going to be. She was massive. She had no idea what she was doing, but she was killing people out there. I still remember the game. Illawarra. She was captain of the Tasha Gale team, and I'm going, this team is so crap. And then this girl comes on. She's the captain. She just single-handedly just smashed people. And I said, I can teach this girl how to play. And she's just done a 5-year extension with our company. So they can reach out to me and also their parents. And it's quite imperative that they speak what they feel rather than what they think they should say. So we sort of got a balance of correcting where they need to be. But I've always had an honest, transparent relationship with every player. Not everything's going to be good. Not everything's going to be great news. Sometimes it's going to be upsetting. And at the same time, like when we're talking about, I'll give you a good example. Madi Mulhall, when she first started, I just knew what sort of human and what sort of player she'd be. And sorry to put you on the spot, Maddie, but if you ran back then, and I don't want to throw too much away, but not everyone saw Madison's capabilities for 2 years. And I found that quite frustrating because I've been doing player development for quite a while, and I just knew this girl. I want to touch on something to prove this. Maddie hasn't even scratched the surface of her capabilities, and she knows this, but she's quite humble. But she deservedly was a great player last year and got the award for really good reasons. But what excites me is not that award, is what she's going to produce in 3 years' time when she's starting to pick up what she puts in every time. People don't realise how much work this girl puts in. Straight after season's finished, she'll have a 2-3 week break and she gets into a routine again. She's a very strong-minded person. So she knows she can reach out to me. She knows she's going to get an honest answer, and then she works with that. So I think transparency is key, Big T.
Yeah, no worries. That's sweet, mate. And the family unit is also a key. If you can keep the family together and everybody roll in the same direction, you've got great players and a great combination. Yeah. Thanks, John.
Yep. Next question will be for both of you. For Maddie and Trin. I'll have a question for you shortly as well, John. But Maddie and Trin. So three of your recruits that you've signed. Brooke, obviously we touched on Brooke just before. Fui as well, Talia Fuimano and Sinead Shisolka. They three of the most experienced players in the game. What sort of impact and experience do you think they'll bring to your side? Because obviously you've still got a very young squad there.
Yeah, I think they bring some great experience to the team. They've all got international experience, two of them with Origin experience as well. And I think, coming into a pretty young side, that was really important for us to pick up some of the knowledge and the skills that they have and take that on board and really learn from that to build our own games as a person and as a player as well. They have good life skills and good footy skills. So it works hand in hand. And I think us young girls really value that. And we're looking forward to the season and what they can provide for us.
Yeah, off the back of that, they have brought a sense of professionalism to our squad, knowing that the experience they've come from and the standards that they're used to, they've brought whatever they're known or their knowledge to us. And we're just going with that. And it's good to see all the young girls getting all of this off of them and just, following in their footsteps kind of thing. So, yeah, it's really good to be in that environment right now at the Dragons. Yeah.
And John, there's been a bit of speculation as well. The broadcast rights deal and everything that's happening on at the moment. There's been a lot of talk that the next move for not just these two players, but all NRLW players, the next potential one is make the NRLW full-time. What are your thoughts on that?
I've voiced my opinion for quite a while, but I want to say hi, Joe. How you going, buddy?
Good evening, buddy. How are you, champion? I missed you.
I've known Joe for a long time. He's a legend. Anyway, I've been saying this for quite a while. I've been advocating for the game to expand, bringing more teams. Unfortunately, we've had some senior players and go against that, and I haven't agreed with anything they've said respectfully. I've always stated, and I get myself in trouble, but I'm proud of being in trouble for this, but there needs to be education on why there needs an expansion, and there's a real good answer for that is, well, you need more teams to make it full-time. And these girls deserve to be full-time because some are mums, some are working jobs where they've got to work in the off-season, and an off-season is in 6 months. It's only 3 months and then continue for another 3 months while they start this what do they call it? It's not, the training sessions that you don't have to go to, but if you don't, you still got to go to training and still got to sort of work around your work. And these guys to get back into the workforce, not into the same job, is not the best and it's not the fairest, and they got to travel a fair bit. We're not having an equal playing field. We're not asking for the same sort of money. We're nowhere near that, and we're not even demanding that. What we're asking is, this is a business that makes money, and it's a full-time job. So thankfully, Peter Volandis agrees with this, and I think you guys are going to hear an announcement. It's supposed to be sometime next year, but you'll get it this year. I can guarantee you that I know a media deal has been struck, but to say that I know for certain, I can't say it. I can assure you that 98%, 2028 will be full-time for these girls. I'm hoping that the cap's going to go up to a minimum of 3 mil, which gives these girls a minimum of 75,000 for the ones that are just joining. these two girls will probably be millionaires, and they'll probably walk around like Conor McGregor, won't even recognise me. I know Trin will. And Maddie's responsible. Trin's going to have the, those gold necklaces. And,
Yeah, typical Kiwis.
Queenslanders. Anyway, what my point is, it needs to be full time, and they need to get the same rights as the boys. We're not asking for the same money. The cap is still way off, and it will grow from that. And I believe by 2032 we'll have at least 16 teams. That's what I'm hoping for.
That'd be good to see in a longer competition where we can see. I'm sure Maddie and Trin would agree that you'd love to have like a home and away season where you play every team twice to make the season a little bit longer for you as well.
And much needed buys also.
Yeah, because we saw the women's origin, Maddie and Trin. What were your thoughts on that? Because it's kind of hard to see the
Go on mute, Jag.
The audio's dropped out.
He's lost his audio. The audio there, Jag?
While Jag's fixing his audio, that origin is so wrong where these girls don't get a fair go. They need to be in this season, being selected, and there's no selection right. How is Madi Mulhall not in an origin team? You explain that one to me.
Yeah.
If you look at the way she runs forward and knocks over people and causes damage, some have got head brain damage, but this girl needs to be in an origin team. How, as someone like that, and there's a lot of players, there's Tekka that's coming to the Dragons next year, we'll touch on later on. How is she not in the origin team? I was saying the coaching's got it wrong, and I don't blame them. I'm saying that they need to be seasoned. That's my point.
Yep. Stand by. The New South Wales team is coming up very shortly, so we'll cross to that.
Who cares? Isn't that right, Trin? We don't care, do we?
Nah, not really.
Can we get rid of these two Queenslanders and have it all New South Wales by tonight only?
Yeah. I think Joe's giving us some feedback. Yeah. So what do you girls think about the origin setup before we go?
Like the girls' origin, I sort of agree with John. I think it should be played within the season. I think the same setup as the boys. I think that would give everyone a fair go and at least go off their fitness and what they're doing throughout the season. I think that would be the fairest way to do it. But obviously, the way the women's game is, that's the option that we have. And hopefully moving into the future, it will mimic the boys and it will build off better momentum from the season, yeah.
So, Trin, you wouldn't be origin worthy, eligible, would you?
No, not me. No.
Because if you play your first lot of football in the area, you played in New Zealand.
Yeah, I think.
Rumour has it's all going to change in a couple of years to see his name.
Yeah.
Can I say again, John? I missed it.
All right, how are we going, Jack?
Rumour has it that'll change in a couple of years.
Yet.
And
nothing yet, so we'll carry on.
New South Wales, not Queensland, because she played in New South Wales.
No thanks, John. Declining that offer.
I remember a couple of years ago that Lex actually got picked in the New South Wales under-19s, I think it was, but she couldn't play because she wasn't eligible.
I'll tell you what happened. Ricky Henry actually and a guy called Motu Tony sent me an email, and they rang me and they said if they play, they won't be eligible for the Kiwi Ferns. And I said, I'm aware of that. So we need to get in writing that they will still be eligible. Otherwise, she wasn't going to allow to play. So they had emergency meetings, to be honest with you. And I finally got the letter to say that they can't be eligible, so we couldn't allow Alexis to play. And one of her goals was to play for the Ferns. And that's something. It's unfortunate, but ask Trin how proud it is to represent the Ferns, and it was worth that,
Yep.
There we go, Jess. Have we got any news?
No, still a bit of a delay there, but we'll keep going. So, Big T, you had a question about Crossy?
I did have a question about Crossy to the girls. How does Crossy pump you up before the game and at halftime? What's his inspirational words?
I think Crossy's more of an action guy. He doesn't really talk that much, and he expects a lot from us girls to bring our own energy, and he's really big on that. He says like it shouldn't come from the coach, like that kind of energy. It's all internal and individual to bring that to the game, which I think is an important aspect. He does say stuff to us at halftime, but it's more on the game plan and things like that. And I think it's on us to really bring that energy and to lift it up.
And from Trinity, from your side, does he treat any of the girls different to each other? Like some players need a rev up and some players need to be mollycoddled. You know what I mean? Does he treat them different?
Nah, he's really, there's no favorites for him. Everyone's treated the same. He really expects like our values to come like player driven. Like all of our standards and everything has really been player driven this year, and that's something he's really big on. So yeah, it's more the girls pumping up each other, everyone knowing how everyone's different communication styles and all of that stuff. So yeah.
Sweet, thank you very much. What about Joe? Joe, any questions?
Any questions here, Joe?
G'day, guys. No questions. Just I got some comments about the rugby league for the women. I just think it's a load of shit how they select New South Wales and Queensland before a regular season ball's been kicked. I mean, why do they pick players just off reputation? It's so unfair, man. It's like no one's given an opportunity to prove themselves. So that's my rant on that. But the other point I wanted to make is I believe there should be more games, and I'm looking forward to when they are full-time professionals, because I reckon that the NRLW has been around for long enough. It's proven it's a good product. And these girls have proven that, they've got the skill set, just like the men, and the errors are a lot less. Everything about their game is just amazing, So I just believe that they should run longer. They should be paid more money. And I don't agree with the pre-season state of origin. I think it should be formatted exactly like the men's, maybe mid-season to their season, that is, or at the back end of the season, because it's not really fair, That's my rant.
Yeah. No, very well said there, Joe, and I'm sure many people out there would agree with you. It's
a proven product. That's my point.
It's meant to be the pinnacle of the game, yeah.
And the way they play these girls, it's incredible. Their skill sets, and it reminds me a lot of the rugby league back when the men played back in the 80s. It's just go hell for leather, and all shapes and sizes, and the girls are just wonderful. And John, when are we going to take the Ducatis out for a ride?
I fell off my bike, Joe, and it's gone.
No.
We'll talk about it afterwards.
All right.
Jess, do the girls want to weigh in on this question from Mohammed?
Yeah. Do you want, Maddie, Trin, do you want to answer that one? What's Crossy changed up from last year to this year? Yeah.
Yeah, I think a big one for the whole squad was just like a mentality thing, and also like professionalism. Obviously, moving into a new facility was huge for that. We'd been out of Wollongong for the past however many years, and I think the new Centre of Excellence was a huge stepping stone for us to build professionalism and to build on our game as well. I think that was huge for us. So he's obviously brought new players to the squad, as we touched on before. So that was a really good element to add to our squad, which is shown in the depth. So, it's going to be a really good season, and I'm excited.
Sorry, what was the question? I lagged out.
Your preparation. What's changed from last year to this year?
Sorry.
What's changed from last year to this year, Trin?
You can't hear me? Can you hear me? Hear me, Trin?
What?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, Mads, yeah.
Yeah. So what's changed from last year to this year?
Can't hear Jess.
Okay.
Trin, can you hear me?
I can
I
hear you,
reckon-
John.
Yeah, I know. It's just
I
the
can't hear
Queensland
John.
thing. I'm telling you.
What's it?
Wait, I just said something. Did you just hear me?
Yeah, you can hear you. I can hear you. It's a great show.
No, like from before.
She's getting delayed, I think. I think she's getting a delayed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Queensland thing.
So I suppose it's
Yeah, maybe.
always the aim.
She's delayed too now.
It's always the aim, Maddie, to make the finals this year. Can you believe you can do it?
Yeah, 100%. I think the belief is there. And obviously, with the new Centre of Excellence, it gives us girls the best opportunity to perform at the highest level. And I feel like we're building something really special here at the Dragons, and we're ready for a good season and hopefully in the top
Nice.
4 and make those finals
Nice, Maddie's going on.
at a time.
Can everyone hear me now?
I think there's a massive storm in Wollongong at the moment, isn't there?
I'm not in Wollongong.
Yeah, there is.
I
Wait,
have
did
no-
you just
So,
hear what I said?
Yeah, we just heard what you said, but then you stopped halfway
Actually,
through and then
I
come back.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, that's
Should we
Wollongong
continue?
storms, mate. Now we've got 2 Joes.
Oh, kinda.
You can? All right. So you had your trial against the Tigers at Cogra last week. You can touch on this too,
Gone.
Manny.
No.
Gone again.
Oh,
Wow. Bloody storms. More storms.
yeah, I can hear
Jess,
you.
all right.
I can hear you loud and clear, Jag.
All right. So, yeah, Maddie, you had your trial against the Tigers at Cogra last week. Not probably the result you were looking for. How long did you have the best team out there? I know there was lots of different combinations trialed. Do you have an inkling of what the team will be heading into round 1, which Crossy will select on Tuesday? What did you take out of the trial? Obviously, going down the way you did.
Yeah, obviously, I think it was a blessing in disguise, really. Obviously, we all haven't played in about 8 months. You know, some of the girls came from Tashigale, obviously, but a lot of us hadn't actually played footy for 8 months. So it was good to get back out there, and it was a learning curve for all of us, I think. Just to get our hands on the ball again and to just get footy up our sleeve was really, really good. Obviously, it didn't turn out the way we wanted to, but we know what we have to work on for next week against the Raiders, and we'll hone in and focus on that throughout this week, obviously, and hopefully get the win against them. Yeah, but going back to the team, I think this year has been really tough for everyone to work their way into the team. Competition was really, really high this year, and I think that brings the best out of footy teams, which is really good. And that's something that Crossy wanted to focus on this year, and building professionalism and putting the best man out there kind of thing. So I don't really know what the team necessarily looks like. He's leaving that one in his own hands, and we can only go from there. We'll see on Tuesday.
So you girls don't have you won't have the 6-player bench like they do in the men's.
No, they won't.
Oh, you're breaking up. Sorry. What did you say?
yeah.
So you won't have the 6-player bench like the men, but you'll still have, there's a squad of 22 that gets named.
There's a squad of 24, and then we've got supplementary players and development players as well.
Okay, because I was seeing on socials there's a bit of mixture. So someone like a Tori Shipton is available for week-to-week selection.
No,
Yes,
she won't be. Development players don't get. They got to go through the NRL to get an approval for that to happen. And there's things like there got to be an injury replacement to that sort of position, things like that. So those supplementary players were brought in for that reason. With a supplementary player, they do a deal where it's half the minimum salary, plus it's $2,000 a game. For that reason, they can be replaced.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's going to throw a spanner in the works because Tori was quite exceptional in her first 6 games. It is a shame you're losing her next year. Another player that you have lost for next year, probably being the face of the team the last couple of years. What are your thoughts of the news that Tegan Berry is going to leave the club, Maddie?
Yeah, obviously that's really sad news. She started her career here at the Dragons, and I can't really speak on what really happened there, but Flash is a very valued member of the squad, and she will be this year. And we've had those honest conversations, and she's going to put her best foot forward for the rest of the games that she has this season for us. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she can do for us this season and building an even better game. And obviously, she reaped the rewards of her last year's actions, and she was in the Origin squad. So she's building to be a really good player, and it's great to have her around.
Yep.
I got a question about Tegan Berry. Yeah, have we heard what team she's going to next year?
Not yet.
No, it hasn't been announced yet. So I'm still waiting on that. Yeah.
I just saw a comment that says trader Tegan Berry, but I think
yeah, no, that's wrong.
Yeah, I just want to clarify, and I don't manage her, but I will tell you this: she's definitely not a trader. She's one of the girls that stayed loyal to the Dragons when others had left. And she was chased by a lot of clubs. So I don't think, again, I'm talking out of school, but I don't think she was planning on leaving the club that she stayed loyal to. So I wouldn't, if these girls got offered another contract to go to another club that was better conditions or coaches,
contract,
they're not traders, mate. So, but she definitely is not a trader. I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Yeah, she's not. I 100% agree with John.
You got to do what's best for you. Yeah, you got to do what's best for you. She's made her Origin debut this year. She's played with the best of the best, and that's what would have done her a lot of world of good experience playing at that level. I know she didn't get a lot of game time, but playing with the best of the best would have been very good for her game, and hopefully she can bring back to the Dragons for the season ahead, and hopefully can have a strong year. Hang on, I'm just getting a message from Trin. She can't hear anything now.
Okay,
Trin's had to jump off.
Good.
I really think it's a Queensland thing, personally, just for the record.
Yeah, it is. We'll have Joe back to the stage if Joe's got anything to add.
No, like I said, I said everything I wanted to say. I just think that it's a proven product. It's progress is overdue. They are deserving of more money for a long time now, and I'd like 100%. To see. Just out of trivia, how many rounds do they have per season? The girls at the moment, roughly
11.
I can't hear you.
11. No, Joe's going funny again. Jeez,
his audio's gone too. Good. Everyone's having audio problems.
It's a storm.
Maybe it's just on your end, Jag.
Joe, if you can hear me, it's 11 rounds.
I think Joe's gone again. He's back again.
I'm back. 11 rounds?
11 rounds, yep.
Yeah, okay. But that's rubbish. It should be at least 16 rounds minimum, And they should be paid more than what they're being paid. And Origin should be the back end of the year or midway through the season. So girls have an opportunity to prove their their worth. So and I just think it's overdue. That's just my personal opinion on it.
It's not going to be changing next year because the CBA ends in 27, but expect it to be full time in 28.
Okay. I just got a quick one for Maddie. Look, assistant coaching staff, Mads. What do they do behind the scene, and who's your favourite? I know there's Piggy and a few others, but who's your favourite?
Please do not say Piggy.
I don't have a favourite.
He'd post on his story if you did.
Probably. I don't have a favorite. They honestly do anything for any player. They give up so much of their time to support all of the Dragons girls and anything that we need, supporting us in every way possible. Piggy, Wheels, they all get out in the field and help us do extras, stay behind after training and things like that, and they help us to be the best people and the best players, both on and off the field. So don't have a favorite. I love them all. But yeah, they're honestly helping us build something really special here at the Dragons. So I'm really excited to see where we can go.
So is all called Piggy, or is it Mark?
Nah, it's Piggy. Sometimes Mark. When
Too funny.
Well, Big T.
I'll say one more thing before I get off. Please give us something to cheer about this year, girls. I beg of you. It's been a long, suffering season.
Gotcha.
I know you guys are feeling our pain as well.
I'll score a
We
couple
really
of
are relying on you guys to give us some heart, some happiness.
Knock
Joe,
people
can
out
I
of the way,
tell
Matty. You got to do
you
it.
may have to wait. You may have to wait a couple more years, because if you look at the player retention and recruitment, that should come into effect starting next year. That's not to say these girls aren't going to do well this year, but you got to understand you need forwards, and I'm not disrespecting anyone. And I think you got a really good half combination this year. They still need to get their combinations working. Trin had her first year last year. She was phenomenal. Imagine another year. So you got to understand, for example, I've already announced this, but these two girls are locked into 2028. This is something that the club targeted straight away, knowing these two girls where they're at. So you got to understand this. You got to plan ahead to get the combinations right, get the recruitment right. And Nathan Cross being one of a kind type of coach, it's taken him a while to get it right too. He's a really good coach. I'd be trying to lock in Nathan Cross for at least 2030 before I look at getting players.
Yeah, no, I got every faith in them. I'm just hoping for at least half a dozen wins through the year or something, you know.
Oh, they'll get some wins.
Well,
Not
that should make
only one.
final. That'll make finals. 6 wins.
We've got the better Tauaneai coming next year. Just ask Trin.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Very
me.
Hey,
John, we've got-
Don't be like that. I got
John,
faith
we've
in
got
you
one
guys.
of-
Don't worry about your player agent. Doesn't know what he's talking about.
No,
I
I
got
think
faith in you.
Drinks the better
John-
sister.
John, Billy wants to know, can you be his player manager? He just plays Sunday League, but he wants you to look after
He
him.
wants to go pro.
Is he playing soccer?
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Aussies, actually.
On that, we've got these two girls. Dragons have outlined an 8 player. This is in the beginning of the year that they wanted to make sure they were locked in by 2028. These guys just didn't extend to 27, but they were just insisting 228, and that took a while. But they finally put ink to paper, these guys, and I think it's really good for both these girls that they're locked in for 28, and hopefully it's going to be full time by then. We've already put that into place. We've got Alexis and Tekka. They're going to be there next year. That's going to add so much help up front with the likes of Maddie. That's got another year under their belt. Someone mentioned, why don't we lock him in for 5 years? Well, technically, Maddie's been there up until 28, or would be 5 years, and so is Trin. She was a development player. That will take him to 5 years. So these guys, and I don't want anyone to take this wrong, but it's not about loyalty, but it's about them getting their game right. They really love it at the Dragons. Both these girls have had opportunities to move to other clubs starting this year. Both these girls wanted to stay at the Dragons, which is really good. That doesn't mean people are traders when they move on. There's a lot of reasons why we move players around. But having a good coach like Crossy there's made a big difference. I think that's attracted the attention to get the likes of Tekka and Alexis back. That's going to help someone that's a rookie playing lock position last year. You guys should be excited about that. She's only going to get so much better. I'm talking about Trin. Like, she's only going to get so much better. Yeah. Fingers crossed. Yeah, and she also made the Nepalese Donkeys team, which is really good.
Don't listen to the jokes.
He's already been.
All right. While you're there, Big T, can you bring up the squad, and we'll get Maddie and Trin to run us through the 2026 squad.
I can do that. I'm sure. Is there any Try July celebrations ready to go, girls?
They're in the works. They're in the works at the moment.
You got
Yeah,
you got
no,
to
just-
top Zali's one from last year, the piggy one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Well, it's not too often middle score, so haven't scored one in years. So
I can see you doing a barge over
Maddie will
over one of
score.
the Canberra Raiders outside backs. Run over
I'm
the
thinking
top
like a field try or something.
Mm.
Yes, Steve, you're correct. Cost is contracted to the end of 27. He needs to be locked in
There you
28.
go.
You are.
It is. All right, there's the team. The mighty Dragons squad.
All right. So do you want me to read like the first like 13 and then you can read the other ones?
Yep. Whichever way you want to go.
Yep.
All right, so Liv Ingram, she's a middle. Bella, she's from Union, she's a half. Bronte, who was there last year, she's out this season from an ACL injury. Obviously Brookie, the captain. Costa, back row. Hannah, really good middle, playing on the edge, also too maybe. Jamie on the wing. Casey's a half. Keely Brown, Miss Centers. Vinny, she's a great middle as well, really tough. Then there's me. Then Maria, she's been really strong this preseason. I'm really excited to see what she can do.
Is that Maria?
And then, sorry, you cut out.
I cannot hear
Who
you.
was
Ned.
strong this season?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Who'd you say was strong this season?
Oh, Maria.
Madison
She's had a
Mulhall.
really good.
Maria.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mon, she is a great back rower from Tigers.
What a
Also
great
really excited to see what she can do. She's a good one. So yeah. And then Trin, you can say the rest of them.
How did the Tigers let Montana Clifford go? Seriously,
I know.
great pickup.
Yeah. But they got a couple of our girls too.
They've got-
So
yeah. They got
She was
the Shirley
clubbing girls
Bensko on
in
there, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Audio is out again.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can
I
hear
can
you.
hear you. Where am I going from?
13.
you're going from
From
Nita.
14.
Montea.
Taya. Taya, she is come from the Broncos. She's been training at fullback and wing this year. Yet to debut, so we'll see how she goes. Nita, hooker, Sars. She's been training in the middle and at back row, so exciting times for her coming back from injury. Soraya, she is top 24 this year. She's a middle forward. Exciting for her as well. First season. I'm excited to see how she goes this year, getting a debut and whatnot.
Only 18.
Shanae, yeah, she's turning 18 in August.
Wow.
So, 19 in August, sorry. Shanae Zolka, she's at centre. TOB, she's been training at back row and centre, I believe.
She was impressive
top
in the under
24
19s.
as well this year. Fui, obviously in the halves. Flash, still at the back. Me just in the middle.
Orange peeler.
Best player in the team, isn't it?
Actually, really good at
Best
picking
player in the team,
oranges.
Trent.
DT dubs. Kyra, she is in the backs. She's been training at centre and wing so far. Zali at 9 and at the halves in training at the moment. Just coming back from her shoulder surgery, so keen to see her back out there. And then our supplement players, Tori Shipton, Chelsea Saville, both in the hooker role. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you
So
go.
that's our squad, basically.
And I saw there's other two players I saw floating around. There's Ruby Jean Kennard
And I
Ellis
can't
and
hear
Amelia. Of Maddie, you can take this one. Ruby Jean Kennard Ellis and Amelia Huakow. I think that's how you say her name. Their names have been floating around the squad. What are their roles?
Yeah, so I think those girls are coming in. I'm not sure of like the fine details, but they're somewhere in the squad, and they've been training really well throughout the preseason, and even in the trial match they played really well for us. So I'm really excited to see what they can do throughout the season, and when they get a game for us, hopefully they'll do us proud. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing them girls out there.
So does do you get like because you've lost Bronte for the season? Do you get a replacement player?
Yes.
You do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, so I think players have moved up into the squad, and then some supplementary players have moved up from development, I believe.
Yes, correct.
Okay. And pre-season, who Maddie and Trin, Trin's gone again. Maddie, who do you think's been the most impressive player in the pre-season in your eyes? Like, who's trained the hardest?
Who's the standout?
I think across the board, we've all trained really, really well. I think we've all bought into what Crossy's building. Obviously moving into the new Centre of Excellence has proved that. But in the off season, most of us were going down to Wollongong twice a week, doing extras and doing training sessions well before preseason even started. So I think we all got a leg up on fitness for the season and skills as well. So we're at a point now where we're really good with our skills, our D, and we're looking forward to round one. So hopefully we can showcase something really special next week and build off the back of our really well structured preseason. But to answer your question in particular, I'm really impressed with the young girls actually. Although I'm not too old myself. But even Raya, she's come so far. Seeing how she trained before preseason started to where she is now is so huge.
Breaking news.
Oh, we have breaking news.
Is it the New South Wales team?
Well, there is a late bombshell before the team reveal. It sounds like Ryan To'o is getting dropped from game 3.
Oh,
This is recorded on the
Not surprised.
9
Maybe.
Did I miss?
To'o's gone.
What about Ola
And
Kawaki?
Liam
Is he in
Martin
or out?
will be recorded for
Don't know
game
yet.
3.
Don't know
Liam
yet.
Martin, good inclusion.
About time.
He'll tear Munster
All right.
in one.
Was the team
Maureen. Sorry, boys.
No, not yet. No.
Trin, do you have anyone that's stood out to you in the preseason?
Maddie literally stole my answer, but I've been looking forward to seeing Soraya in action. At training, she's been carving up, when we're going 100% at each other, she's just running her holes in the line.
Yeah.
Throwing some of us up, to be honest. It's crazy to see how much she's improved from Tasha last year to now. And yeah, just all the younger girls, especially fighting for spots now. No one's guaranteed a starting position or even a bench position. So yeah, it's just everyone competing. It's healthy competition. So yeah, it's only going to better us all in the long run. So yeah, I'm just excited.
I'm really excited to see two things. Sarai Pale, when we found this girl, she was just destroying everyone in New Zealand. And I knew that was a weaker competition, respectfully. But then when she sort of played up and, Trin was with her at the Dogs, at the Lisa Fiola. They were between Trin, Sarai, a girl called Varna, and there was someone else. Between four of them, there was 70 meters per set of 6 every single ruck or set of 6. So this girl, as long as she keeps herself fit, she's a real tough person to carry a ball and hard to tackle. And she can do a fair bit of damage. So, and we need a couple of years with this girl to see what she's capable of doing. The other one I'm really, really excited to see, and she's probably one of the unluckiest girls in the squad, and the girls can touch in on this, but Sarah Satia, who's just hit top form 2 years straight and got injured straight after that. And she's a girl that we found in Queensland that I thought is quite special. She's a very strong running attacking player who's got a lot of flexibility, got really good ball skills. And she's just got injured at the worst possible time. So maybe one of you can tell me how Sarah's going, because I'm really excited for her this year.
Sars has the single on and she is looking good. She's been training so hard, and she's had a fair share of injuries for the past few years, and you can see it on her face and in the way she trains. She just trains the house down, and it means so much to her, and we can see that as players looking in, and we see how she comes and rocks up to training, and she lifts heavy. She does everything that she possibly can to be in the best form for us girls, and she'll be definitely one to watch this season for sure.
She's in her 6th year, by the way. She's got a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Sarah on last year, didn't we, John? Was it last year?
Yeah. She got injured 2 years in a row. Like, this girl has been, but I got to tell you, her headspace, and this is what I'm saying, it needs to be full-time. She's a really good example where it's not fair on these players. She's left her family for 5-6 years now to sacrifice her footy career to be over here while her family's in Queensland. It's not easy for them. Financially, it takes its toll. They've got to come and visit. It costs them a lot of money. She's a very strong, God-fearing woman who I'm really proud of, because when she got injured, just before she got injured, she just hit the peak of where we believe she's at, and you guys would remember that. So the advantage is, as soon as she gets on this year, she will be at her peak. And you guys will start talking about this girl when she starts to play good footy, because she can do some magical things with her hands, like in terms of ball playing, hitting the line. She knows how to draw too. She's got that experience of running really good angles. These are sort of players that will play off, when Maddie is going to smash that front line and compress that defensive line. That's someone like Sarah. Trin will pick up on that opportunity and put her through the hole. She's going to be hard to stop. I'm really excited for her. Really excited for her. Her and Sarai Pale. You guys are going to see what we've been known for a while. And remember, she's only 18, 13, 19 when you watch her play.
I've seen highlights of Sarai. She looks like a big unit as well.
The beast.
Yeah. Like last year, I think, Maddie, Trin, you probably lacked a little bit of size in the forwards. But having someone like her off the bench for 10, 20, 25-minute stints, maybe longer, that'll be critical to how you set the platform for the game. Like you and Trent start, and then Sarai comes on and makes the most of that and gives you a breather. That if she can make that impact, that will be huge if she gets a chance.
You need a player.
Our problem was really forward. Can I just say you need really forward. We lack depth at the end of the day, but and the combination of the halves weren't right. I think we've got the right halves this time, and we got good forwards, and we've got more good forwards coming next year. It's not fair for people like Maddie, Trin, that was amazing in ball playing. It's not fair for them when they don't have depth in the forward. I think that's what I'm saying. You guys got to lock in Nathan Cross so he can have his full roster. Like, he's going to get his full roster from 27 onwards. This is what you guys aren't realizing. And everyone talks about the Roosters and they talk about the Broncos, right? Well, let's talk 27 onwards. No one's going to mention the Dragons, but I'll tell you, Dragons are going to be right up there with the Broncos and also with the Roosters. I'll tell you that comfortably.
Breaking news.
Oh, is that again?
The man has been named.
There you go. Who is it?
All right. So,
Just
players selected
quickly
for Game 3.
Ooh.
Quickly, Scoop, quickly.
James Tedesco, Jack Bostock, Bradman Best, Stephen Crichton, Marky Mark.
The Wangani Tuase. Well, not Moses.
Nathan Cleary, Penn Haas, Reece Robson, Mitch Barnett, Hudson Young, Liam Martin, Isaiah Yo, Cam Murray, Anthony Blake, Hamola Akalawatu, Blake Brayley, Ethan Strange, Tulu Kula, and Victor Riley will be 20th man in the New South Wales play squad.
Daley won't have a job next year for sure.
He's picked the wrong team again, I think.
Yeah,
He's thinking about Tommy Turbo in there.
Did Ola Kawatu make it or not?
He's on the bench.
Yeah.
So dumb. I don't even know why they're not playing with Cam Murray.
It does.
Worst coach in our history, man. I can't believe
Yeah.
they didn't learn their lesson from a few years ago. Far out.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It doesn't matter anyway. Doesn't matter who they pick. Doesn't matter who they pick.
Well, all the players that got on report on Friday night, Big T, they were cleared, so there should be no changes.
It was always going to happen. And also, Lindsay Collins, like the game's 12 days after he got knocked out, so he's back to play.
All right. So we've had you on for a little bit of time now, but we might. It's getting a little bit pressed for time. So what we'll do, we'll wrap it up with you guys. And what's your message for the fans this year, Trin and Maddie? And what do you and tell us on where we can catch games, and we'd love to be there and support you guys at as many games as possible.
Yes. So first 2 games are home games, so make sure you're down there. Saturday we're playing at Jubilee at Cogra, 3:15 against the Raiders. So that'll be a great opportunity to come down and see what we've been getting up to in the preseason and showcasing our best skills there. But first 2 games are home games, so best opportunity to get down and support us.
What she did.
What she said? What she said.
New squad, new combos, just everything to look forward to. Fresh start.
Looks like Joe's got his tickets.
I'll be there, girls.
No,
I'll be there. I need something to cheer about. I miss Full Milano. I miss her. Talia.
Yeah, she's finally back in the club.
Great to see her back.
Who do you think's the team to beat? Do you think it's still the Broncos and Roosters, the yardstick again?
hard to tell, but every year the team's just juggled a lot. So there's a lot of good new girls, new teams, new colours. So yeah, it's everyone up for it, I guess. But I'm excited to see what the Wise got over there.
They
Whole
bought
new
well,
roster
yes.
they got over there. It's scary,
Yeah.
but
Same.
we're keen. We're keen.
Yeah.
You got the Wild, you
Like
got the
it.
Tigers. Don't underestimate Craig Sandercock. He's a really good coach, and Trin, you know him very well.
Tigers.
Yeah, he is like a great coach.
He's a great coach. Number Nathan Cross, just so you know, and Ronald Griffith. He's just a magical man that's won 2 premierships. So it's going to be good, but it takes about 3 rounds for these girls to sort of know their combination. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I just don't want
I was just going to ask Trinity. Sorry, Joe. Yeah, like Jess mentioned before that Alexis is your sister. You're not her sister. And there's another one coming through too, isn't there? Can you tell us something about Paige?
Yeah, Paige. She's a year younger than me. She's currently in our dev squad, so she'll be playing Harvey's with the Steelers this year. She plays in the back row. Just came off her Tasha Gale season. Got named player of the Tasha Gale series for her team. So yeah, exciting times for her. Just looking forward to see what she does and the name she makes for herself as well. So yeah.
So she's fighting you for a spot.
No,
Not me.
they're all
She's
3
in
different
the
players.
back row. She's a bit different.
Okay.
One out.
3 totally
She's
different
second
players.
row, yeah.
3 totally
Nice.
different players.
That's good.
And
That's good.
they're all freaky. I keep
They're all
telling the
freaky?
others that. I keep saying that Trin that Paige is a better player than you tell Trin that Alexis is a better player. You tell Alexis that Trin's a better player. They all, they're all pissed off
Good
with each
banter
other.
in this house always. Banter.
And Alexis is
different players.
coming back next year, correct?
Her and Tekka are coming back, mate. And I can tell you now, Alexis and Tekka both had one had 6 clubs chasing, the other one had 8 clubs chasing, and they're really good pickups for the Dragons.
Yeah.
They're very experienced. It's
I
good.
still have the
It's good.
bragging rights until we play each other again. So just want to
Yeah, you got to
say
go
that.
after her like you did last year.
Yeah, got to do the same thing this year as well, so she knows where she's coming to. You know,
Yeah. she's not a dragon yet.
not dragging yet.
Nice.
I can see the fire already, Trent. I can see your fire in your eyes.
She's not faking this. She's actually
Nah.
looking forward to playing up against her. There's pure hatred when they play against each other. and
I
they'll go
thought
hard
I
at each other.
They
Remember
will.
the
playing in the
Southwell
backyard
girls?
again.
Southwell, Jess and Hannah last year, that last game. Hannah
Yeah.
put a good shot on
What a
Jess,
hit.
mate.
Exactly.
That was
So you're going to put a big shot on her, Trin? Put a big shot on her.
Of course. I told
There's
her.
no family on the field. No family on the field.
Go for the
I'm sure
2 points.
Maddie will ruffle a few feathers as well in her carries.
Yeah.
Please do,
Of course.
Mads.
Yeah.
good.
I can tell you comfortably the hardest person to tackle in the game, and no one even knows this, the hardest person to tackle in the game, and I'd be terrified, is this girl, Madison Mulhall. She's built out of a conflict, this girl. Pure English blood.
Talking about big players, Maddie, and Trini. How hard is Amber Hall to tackle?
Don't even get me started. Her in the back row last year was far away enough from me. I was all right with that. All I gotta say.
She'd be tough. I think she'd be tough. And Shannon Marte too. She's not a tough one.
And Millie Elliott would be hard to tackle too.
I haven't played Millie Elliott yet or Shannon Martel yet. So I'm excited
I've
to
got
see.
Maddie ahead of all of them, sorry.
Sorry?
You got. Sorry, what was that,
You're
John?
number one.
I've got
Maddie, hard
Madison
to tackle.
Mulhall, the toughest
yeah.
person to tackle in the game.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
Amber Hall is another tough one. But
Yeah.
Madison Mulhall, I'll say this: she is the if they're training with Madison Mulhall running at them, we got good defense. She's
Yeah.
a pain in the ass to tackle, and she causes damage. I'm not going to say who, but someone at our training session said, "Do I have to pair up with her?" Like this is after.
I say the same thing at our training. I say the same thing every week.
They give
at
me
our
eyes. Everyone avoids me at all costs on the wrestle mats.
I think they're scared of you.
My shoulders get sore the next day. I wake up like, oh, Mads. It was Mads.
Yeah, she trains hard.
Well, I remember your first season, Maddie. You a game at Cogra, the Broncos, I think it was. You ran over the top of. You absolutely flattened one of their players.
Lavinia, I think it was.
You said,
who it
"Bang,
was.
get out of my way."
You want to hope she's not watching this because no one hates it more.
I remember it very well.
Those coming this season, don't worry. I've been practicing
Yeah.
the bumpers.
The big don't argue, big part.
Yeah.
To that point, I was trying to say, this girl got her awards, but respectfully, she's not even at her peak yet. This is what I'm trying to say. You guys have got a massive pickup in this girl every single year. She's just going to get harder to tackle because if you understand her work ethic, both these girls outside the game, they can't possibly play the way they do if they don't take it as full time. They train full time. They don't get paid full time. So I've been up against a lot of these people that are trying to stop this from expansion. It's not fair for these girls. And I've got a lot of write-ups that I've put on my website. If you go to the Excel Sports website and look at the blogs, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. And the sooner these girls become full-time, we're praying for 28. I really do believe it's going to happen. It will be full-time. It's well-deservedly. And the inaugural year of 28 being full-time, both these girls will be at Dragons, which is really good. Yeah, let's hope they go well.
Yeah, well and truly overdue, in my opinion.
I know that there's conversations amongst us fans, but I've seen comments on socials that a lot of people think Maddie is a future Dragons captain, and I totally, heartily agree with that.
Yeah.
I think
Does she agree? Does she agree?
She's got definitely the qualities to be a good captain.
I'm just happy playing footy at the moment. Like if that kind of
I hate these boring answers. So humble.
when it came my way, then yeah, I would be happy to lead my squad. But obviously at the moment, like I'm just happy playing my footy and working alongside Crossy and the girls is really cool, and we're building something special. So if something like that happened, I'd be honored to represent and captain my team. But
She will
hopefully in the
captain.
future,
So will Trin. Trin's only a young kid, but you guys got to Trin. I've got to say this. These girls are only good at football. Trinity's only good at playing football. Outside of footy, she's actually a dope, to be honest with you. But in the
They're really
park,
smart, guys. I promise.
she's actually a real leader. That's smart. Relax with the smart.
Trinity's put on the tune.
Hang on.
Thanks.
Hang on,
Trinity's
Joe.
smart. But Trin, I'll tell you, on the
DJ, are
park,
you?
she's also future captain. I'll tell you that now. She's very
Sorry,
intelligent
Joe.
with footy IQ.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But off the park, she's dumb.
Off the park,
No.
I'm smarter than I am on the
No,
field, guys.
no.
Got a
I don't
bit
agree.
higher
I don't
IQ
agree.
than my footy
I
Your
don't-
IQ.
dad's the only one
I
who
find that
told
hard
you
to
you're
believe.
smart. Because there's a love-daughter relationship. So that's about it.
If my dad says I'm smart, I'm smart.
That's about it. Your mum agrees with me.
Can you, so you're a DJ, Trin. Can you drop us a couple of beats?
Oh no. The girls help me out. I cater to everyone's needs. I just it's a hard job being a DJ. Need to pass it on sometimes.
All right,
Thanks
Jess.
for having us on, John. Thanks for
No,
having
great.
us on, and I really appreciate it. It's my favourite part of
Love
the
to have
year.
you on.
I've always got time for this podcast, regardless. We'll be here every single year, and we'll bring on 2 more. But the fans keep asking for Maddie. We keep putting their hands up.
I
We
want.
might bring up the new recruits next year. Those Maddie, Texas, and Alexa, and bring 3 of them on.
Maddie
want
was the
Trin to
active
come
one
back.
That approached me, John, at the Newcastle
Thanks,
game
Trin.
last month. Maddie asked you invited me on your podcast again.
Oh, who did? Maddie did.
Maddie did, didn't you, Maddie?
Yeah, I was feeling left out. I asked Jesse, I was
We
like,
weren't, we
"No,
weren't kidding. It was in the
No.
works.
Yeah.
well,
Trin
I'm
went
glad.
to pursue a degree in medicine.
I
It's not
so
true.
could. I
Oh,
so could.
Shut up, bro.
Believe in
I'm
me.
sure you
guys.
could.
Believe in me.
In
We will.
football, yes, we do
Dr.
believe in
Trin.
you. That's about it.
but yeah,
No.
Oh, look, my dad's commenting.
and we're starting our own weekly show too this
Oh.
week. Based on we're going to preview me and Big T and one regular guest will be previewing every game you've got this year every Wednesday.
You want me to play the intro?
If you like, Big
You want
T.
to play the intro, Jess? The one that I made. Because I'm
Yeah, I
good.
would love to see it.
Well, get it, Dragons fans, gather round, here we go. It's the NRLW and the Dragons run the show. Red V rising as the crowd starts to roar. Our girls hit the field and they're ready for more. Mad Dragons Vodcast, singing loud and strong. Back in our NRLW team all season long. Fire in their hearts and pride in their stride. St George Illawarra, we're right by your side. So buckle up tight, let the dragon flames glow. It's the Mad Dragons Vodcast. Let's start the show.
And that'll premiere this Wednesday.
I
Nice.
love it.
I love it.
Thank you very
He
much.
was my favourite
Well
player.
done.
Yeah, I just picked half a dozen players and put them in. I don't think I got Trin. I apologise, but
All right. It's okay.
Pretty one. I
I
get it.
sent you a pic of Trin, but you didn't include
Oh.
it, Big T.
Oh.
I couldn't include everybody. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
that's
so
how
sorry.
it's all good.
No,
And she's-
no.
Big T's head is on the chopping block.
I
You
try.
can tell
I
him,
really
Trin, it's all
try.
right.
I really try. All right,
But yeah,
let's
we'll be
carry
following
on,
your
Jess.
division definitely closely. And if you're, we'll happily have you on again to, if not this year or in the context of the season, if you're happy to jump on, or we'll happily have you on again next year. But always a pleasure having you on, Maddie, and John and Trin. Thank you for joining us for the first time. It's been great company having you all on. We're looking forward to seeing how your season goes this year. Hopefully, as Joe said before, you can give us something more to smile about than the boys have this year, and get us a premiership, or at least put it on. Yeah, play finals
Yeah,
footy. Would be
yeah.
nice.
Get some wins, at least.
Above all, God bless, and I hope you're all safe.
Yeah.
Have a safe week.
Legend.
above all.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
100%. All right.
Take it easy, guys. Thanks for having us. See you.
Thank you.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
Bye.
Thank you for coming on. Always a pleasure having them on, and yeah, very very good to have them on. And yeah, as we said, the NRLW season does start on Thursday. Actually, this week, the Sharks will take on the Knights to kick off the season, and Big T and I will be in. One other guest yet to be determined. One other panel member yet to be determined. We'll be going through that this Wednesday night.
I can't wait, man. I actually can't wait.
Yeah,
so we'll get into
from you, Joe.
So
sorry, buddy.
Now that that's over, we've got to get into the sad part of the show. Yet another loss for the Dragons today. They had their chances. You can't say they didn't have their chances. Going down 24 points to 16 to the Canberra Raiders down there in the nation's capital this afternoon. Joe, we defeat ourselves sometimes. We play so much dumb football, don't we?
One shouldn't have been a try, but two intercept tries. The Dragons beat the Dragons today. Canberra didn't beat the Dragons.
No.
The Dragons beat the Dragons. I mean, I don't know if you agree, but we beat ourselves. We were far better, a better team. Just Kyle's shit passes and Val Holmes' poor handling skills. Just we see it week in, week out, and we just got to ride the wave until next year, I suppose. Only explanation I got for you. And Sloan, after backing up and scoring two great tries and playing out of his skin, drops the ball and costs us a try as well. So those three things, we win the game if those three things don't happen.
Yeah. Well,
we got the first try. Like I think it was from Ethan Sanders that threw the pass, Big T, and then when Tyrell Sloan is in open space, you are not catching him. That's Tyrell Sloan.
Tyrell Sloan should remain a winger, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's a better winger than he is a fullback.
Yeah, he's got England anyway. No, Tyrell Sloan, he's rocks and diamonds, that kid, as we saw today. But yeah, if he gets out in the open, no one's going to catch him. He's one of the fastest in the NRL. And it's a shame that the Dragons don't see him as a prospect in the future.
Yeah, but I honestly believe he just needs working on in the wing. I think he'll be a great winger. He's a great winger. I've always said he's a first-grade winger, but not a first-grade fullback, in my opinion.
But we bombed the crap out of Sav Tamale, didn't we?
Oh,
definitely.
We did. I was on this group chat with some friends, and they were just saying, "Oh, boys, after he hooked him,
is that why we let him go?"
I said, "Boys, he might be on the market again. Are you guys interested?"
Yeah, they are.
Junior, Joe.
Hey, say again.
Yeah, he is a Dragons junior. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he might be on the market again. And I said to my mate, "Are you guys interested in taking him back?" And they all said, "No, thanks."
Lisa Marie, I know Lisa Marie's looking forward to the NRLW season starting next week. I saw her comments on socials.
And if she wants to join us, she's more than welcome.
Yep.
Yeah. And Annie, if she wants to join us. And don't forget if you make a comment, $75 gift voucher entry in the draw. And also we do really need to play this, Jess.
All right, Dragons fans, before we rip into this week's game, let's talk about a local business that absolutely knows how to get the job done. If you're running a warehouse, moving locations, upgrading your storage, or staring down the barrel of a lease make good, you need the team at Complete Warehouse Solutions. These guys aren't some big city outfit who don't know the area. They're family owned, based right here in Lake Illawarra, servicing the Illawarra and beyond. And when they say complete, they mean complete. New warehouse fit out, they'll measure it, design it, supply it, and install your pallet racking and shelving properly. Safe, compliant, and built to last. Relocating, they'll dismantle your racking, transport it and rebuild it at the new site so you're back up and running faster than a Dragons backline shift. End of lease and the landlord wants it back to bare bones? No dramas. They'll strip it out, repair it, repaint it, clean it, leave it looking like you were never there. And here's the smart bit. They even buy back quality used racking and storage systems. So instead of wasting money, you might actually put some back in your pocket. It's tough work, it's hands-on, it's industrial, and it's done by locals who take pride in doing it right. So if your warehouse needs muscle, experience, and a team that won't muck you around, get onto Complete Warehouse Solutions. Because just like the Dragons, when the pressure's on, you want the right team beside you. Complete Warehouse Solutions, your one-stop shop for getting the job done.
Yeah, that's Complete Warehouse Solutions. Give them a call at 4257 1930 or 0417 223 409. If you've got any warehouse needs, you can contact Jeff at jeff@completews.com.au.
Or give him a call.
And Lisa Marie's saying Annie can come on and join us if she wants.
Lisa doesn't. Lisa's declined our offer. Big T.
Yeah, that's right. But, yeah. We'd like to have
We
her on,
are
but,
looking for new recruits for next year.
Maybe. Gary Kozlowski's here for the voucher. So.
But Liam, talk us through the try for Hudson Young.
So Simi,
Don't remember.
so when Colin Flanagan went to pass the ball, it touched Simi Sasagi's hand. He tried to
No, not
back
that
it
try.
back.
Hudson Young try.
I can't remember that.
Canberra's
one,
first try. Do you recall that game? Recall that
Yeah.
try?
What happened? Carl Flanagan kicked it dead the other end.
Yeah.
Carl Flanagan kicked it dead.
Do you want me to talk you through it?
Yeah, Joe can
Yeah, go.
talk through it.
Yeah, it's just basic grubber kick through from one of the halves. I think it was Strange into Hudson Young and just caught the centres napping behind, and Setu 2 couldn't get to the ball before him. So Hudson Young just crosses over and scores, grabs it with two hands and puts it in before he hits over the dead ball line. It's a classic play. A few plays later, Flanagan tries to do the same thing midway through the tackle count, the dumb cunt, third tackle, and kicks it into the third row where the horn is for the fucking Viking clap.
Yeah.
Donkey.
Yeah. And then so went straight back down, 7 tackles.
More tries.
And then it
was the Colonel, wasn't it? The Colonel kicked it.
Ethan Sanders.
Yeah, the Colonel. If his nickname's not the Colonel in the centre, I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, but he got the kick perfect, where Flanagan couldn't get the kick perfect. That's our problem.
But we got our next try. Canberra were making errors left, right, and centre. Like, you can see why they are where they are on the table. It's been a very disappointing year in context to what they did last year. They were minor premiers. I can't remember the minor premiers having a worse finish after the following season. But
89.
Yeah, that's been a long time, nearly 40 years ago.
Long time ago.
But Savalia Tamale, he seemed to be hammered by our kicking game, and Big T, Setu 2 was giving him a bloodbath, wasn't he?
He was. Setu 2 was just absolutely powering over the top of Sav Tamale, and if I was Dean Young, I would have swapped sides, Sav Tamale and Tyrell Sloan, because Tyrell Sloan would have jumped over the top of Sav Tamale, where Setu 2 isn't quite.
He's a strong runner, yeah.
Agile. He's not quite as agile jumping off the ground as what Sloan is. But we got the try. We got Sav taken off. They brought on Sebastian Chris, and we actually made them use a interchange they didn't have to.
Yeah. Like, Rick, were you surprised when Ricky made that call, Liam, to hook Tamale?
I was surprised that he hooked Tamale for Sebastian Chris to come on, because I know both of those players. No, because I know Fela Tamale's player off contract for Canberra Raiders at the end of this season, so he might not be getting re-signed by Canberra.
Ooh.
I liked what Ricky Stewart did. He had the balls to hook a winger midway through the first half. Fuck it, that's what coaching's all about, man.
Yeah,
that's
I know
right.
they don't have the runs on the board this year for obvious reasons, but what a coach to do that, to have the balls to do that.
Yeah, it did waste an interchange, but it proved to be the right call in the end because Sebastian Chris is a very sound player.
I don't know why Sebastian Chris isn't picked ahead of him anyway.
I think he's coming back from injury.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sebastian Chris.
I think he's coming back from injury.
He just come back today too.
Oh, okay.
Sammy Sasangi.
All right. Yeah, the next was the first of the two tries. Big T, Kyle Flanagan. What the hell was he thinking throwing that ball to Xavier Savage?
What the hell was anything he did? Was he?
Yeah, that was just an absolutely shocking pass, and there was no way. I'm not going to blame Val Holmes for that because I think he's the one that dropped it. But yeah,
the second one.
I was the second one. But anyway, it was both Kyle Flanagan, I think. So I don't know what we're going to do with that kid. As soon as Cade Reed's back, he comes straight to the side, Joe.
Yeah, fucking oath, man. And like sometimes I feel sorry for the kid. I reckon sometimes he just tries too hard. Just like that kick he did halfway through the tackle count. He grubber kicks it and ended up in the third row. Like, what's he doing, man? Like, and I was reading the comments and people were saying, "Oh, we got to get rid of, we got to bring in Hornby. We just can't, Young is not going to prove anything." I think Young's made the team better. And what I think is unfair is that next year we're going to get these 5 new brilliant players. So whoever's going to coach us next year, whether it be Young or Hornby, is going to have an improved outfit. And they're going to improve anyway, regardless. So I think it's not going to be fair on whoever is chosen. There's not going to be a true reflection on who would have been the better coach because of the new players that are coming. You know what I mean? This is the point. This is the point people are missing. So, like, you've got Dean, I think, has improved the team, honestly. I'll put my hand up and I admit it. And I think it's unfair if Hornby comes in, and I'm not saying I don't want Hornby. All I'm saying is it's not fair on Dean, who has the roster that he has, and to have these brilliant players coming next year, and he knows that not going to get the chance to showcase what he can do as a coach. I reckon, from what I've seen so far of Dean Young, with these developing players that are coming forward next year from the other clubs, these 5 players, I think Dean Young is really a good candidate for this job. Only because I've seen an improvement in the boys so far this year.
No, there has been, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there has been an improvement, I think. But
I think so.
We still lack creativity.
We still play dumb football.
No, it's not. Creativity in a way has been not bad. They've improved in creativity. But where they're stuffing up is stupid errors. The Dragons beat the Dragons today, Big T.
Yeah. No, they did. That's right. I totally agree.
We played better than Newcastle last week too. It was only for goal kicking that stuffed us up. We win that game. So, like, the point I'm trying to make is we really have improved, but it's just stupid mistakes coming off our line or where it be in their 20-metre zone. Wherever the case may be, we're just making too many errors, and that's not, and that's been the case all year. But we have improved in our attack, we have improved in our defence, and I just don't believe Halafanago didn't get 1 minute.
Yeah, I found
Halangahu, that's right. Yeah,
Halangahu. Sorry,
Halangahu.
But yeah, didn't get a minute.
It's our 5th tackle options that are a problem.
As well. Correct.
They try, but they just don't come off.
What about the Atkinson out on the full? Oh my!
Twice.
He knew it straight away.
Twice.
And two intercepts in a game. If we've got stats on that, we probably average 1 a game where we give away an intercept try.
Joe, take away those 2 tries, we win.
Yeah, definitely.
Scoop, did Sav Tamale catch that ball before he put his foot out, or did Sav Tamale have his foot out when he caught the ball?
Watching the replays, he already had his foot he already had his foot out touching the ground before he caught the ball.
So if they had a challenge, they would have won it.
Yeah, if they would have challenged, they would have got the ball.
Yeah,
Liam,
that's crazy.
So Kyle Flanagan. So the next Canberra got the next try as well off an intercept, but this had some controversy. Simi Sasungi got a hand to it. Looked like Xavier Savage was offside. No try or try? Me, I don't think it was a try.
No try.
I'm going to say this, Jake. Watching the replays, I'm going to 100% agree with you. No, it should have been a no try because clearly Simi Sasagi touched the ball with his hand. It kind of knocked forward, and Savage was offside as well. So that should have been one, a penalty to the Dragons, and two, should have been a knock on.
Yep.
100%
game right there.
And the whole rugby league population will agree with that. You hear Cooper Cronk go off. Cooper Cronk went off.
Yeah, definitely.
He says, what are they on about? What are they doing? Like, it's... And I agree. I agree with Peter V. It's failed.
And we did get a try, though, to make to give us a chance back at 18-16. Tyrell Sloan getting his second, Joe.
Yeah, Tyrell Sloan, as I said, only for that one knock on that he did, that cost us that last try.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, the kid had a great game. And I'll keep saying it till I'm blue in the face. He really should be our permanent winger, I think, for the rest of the year and going into next year. Our backline is pretty shit. But the only thing we've got looking forward to is Philip Sami and Drinkwater.
Drinky.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with Sloan being on the other side of the wing, honestly.
But
we need speed.
Val turned the clock back there, though.
Yeah. Also that drop ball. And
but in that try to Sloan, Valheim's made an amazing line break.
That's his Queensland form, Big T.
That's right. He turned the clock. He turned back the clock.
Billy,
he turned back the clock. Maybe he might be picked. Yes, let's get him. No, he won't be picked. But he did wind back the clock in that moment.
Yeah.
But then, as we said, Tyrell Sloan. Man, that's the rocks and diamonds of Tyrell Sloan. He drops the ball off the next play, Big T, off the next set.
2 minutes. He was a hero.
0.
And then he's a villain. You know what I mean? That ball, there was no pressure. There was no pressure on him. He had his hands out ready for the ball to drop. And as the ball dropped, he heard Hudson Young, whoever it was, meters away, and he's gone, oh, shit! Gone. And that's what happened. He looked down for a split second because he heard Hudson Young or whoever it was chasing, and he didn't want to be slammed. So he looked at who was coming and went, I'm going to drop the ball. Yeah. And then that's what happened. That's what happened in that moment.
And then
he just got a little bit scared.
Just to the final nail in the coffin. He strolled over for a simple try at the end, Liam, to give the Raiders a 24-16 win. But I don't think the Canberra Raiders would have beaten most teams in the comp on that display today. They were awful.
They were absolutely dreadful. I ended up turning off the game once they scored that last try to put the nail in the coffin.
There was 3 tries to 4. It was another close game, you know.
And Luch as well. Luch as well. He came on and
just got messages from Maddie and Trin too. Maddie says thank you for having me on once again.
Sweet.
She's always welcome on.
And Trin also said thanks for having. It was my pleasure. Thanks to you and the guys for having me on. And we'll definitely have them back on as well as
for
John.
Sure. For sure.
But finished 24 points to 16. But on a Canberra Raiders point of view, they've got to win, I think, 8 of their last 9 to play finals footy. Do you have them playing finals footy, Joe?
No, man. They we're lucky they were lucky to win that game against us. We've only won one game all year. So how are they going to play finals football? No chance.
Yeah.
Big
I'm
T,
a
what
great
are your
had
thoughts on
guy.
them?
No, I don't think the Canberra Raiders are going to have a chance this year. There's probably
They
about
lose that
5
game
clubs.
against anyone else, don't they?
I
Probably
think
about
the
5
top
clubs.
8 is nearly well and truly locked up as it is, to be honest.
There's not going to be many changes. You've got the Bulldogs outside.
Melbourne,
Melbourne.
maybe, but Melbourne.
Melbourne may be.
When it's
Maybe
Brisbane,
Melbourne.
no, I don't
around
think.
the area.
Brisbane no good. Bulldogs no good. I think maybe if anyone out of the 8 that can make it is probably just Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a setback
Yeah,
last
there
night
is.
though too.
Yeah.
No Tigers. Ah!
Tigers, maybe.
No,
They were unlucky
no.
today.
Nah.
Mate, they just lost Dylan. They just lost Dylan.
Tyler May.
Taylor.
Taylor May.
Taylor
Yeah.
May.
Taylor May.
Taylor or Terrell?
Taylor.
Oh, one of them. The centre.
The centre.
I think it's
He's been
Taylor.
the best player
I think
all
it's
year.
Taylor.
And
He has
too many
been.
injuries. He's gone for the year. Dislocated shoulder.
He's had injuries all year, Taylor May.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. Good player though.
Yep. And we'll get into. I saw something Big T had up earlier for news and rumours. The broadcast deal done.
Oh, I did.
Channel
Yeah.
9 will retain the rights.
They will. They actually the cost there on the rights. It was Channel 9 paid $150 million per year to keep the free-to-air games, State of Origin, and the semi-finals, finals games.
They'll have
And grand
exclusive
finals.
rights.
Listen to this, Foxtel has played $520 million annually to broadcast the NRL. They also get $30 million from New Zealand Sky
Sky Sports
platform, Sky Sports. So that adds up to over $5 billion over 4 years. $5 billion. That's a great deal. Peter V's done a great job, and congratulations to him. That outweighs the AFL by about $500 million. So yeah, congratulations to Peter V'landys, and I think Abdo was still involved. So congratulations to them both.
Yep. We'll get into our NRLW preview now, Big T.
Are we going to do that tonight?
Yep. We'll
That's
see how we
already
go.
been going for an hour and a half. Do you maybe want to do that Wednesday night?
We can do a bit of that on Wednesday night.
We'll do the rest of it Wednesday.
We'll wrap it up tonight, boys.
We could just have a look at the Dragons girls again. We'll do it again on Wednesday. It's just getting too late now.
Yeah, we had a big
bit
show.
We had the girls on. We talked about the Dragons now and their unfortunate loss. But do you want to read through the NRL girls there, Jess?
Yep. So the squad: Olivia Ingram, Arabella McKenzie, Bronte Wilson, but won't play this year due to ACL injury. Unfortunate for her. Brooke Anderson, our new captain. Ella Costa, Hannah Saffel, Jamie Millard, Casey Ray, Keely Brown, Lavinia Kitai, Madi Mulhall, Maria Paseka, Montana Clifford, Montea Hudson, Nita Maynard Perrin, Sarah Sautia, Soraya Pale, Shanae Shazolka, Talia O'Brien, Talia Fumano, Tegan Berry, Trinity Tauaneai, Tara Ekapati, and Zali Hopkins. And the coach is Nathan Cross. On the supplementary players are Tori Shipton and Chelsea Saville as well.
I can't wait to see Fui back.
I like Fui as well.
I
liked her brother as well.
I like the brother.
He was a good player for us. Yep.
Oh,
but there's some good
Take
games
us through the games.
So for the games, we've got Brooke Anderson.
You can say where they're from as well.
So Brooke Anderson is from the Sharks. Lafina Kitai from New Zealand. Montana Clifford, isn't she related to Jake Clifford?
Not sure.
not sure.
She's from the Tigers. Montana Hudson is from Broncos. Talia Furimaano, she's coming back to us from the Gold Coast Titans. Chelsea Seffel from the West Tigers. Arabella McKenzie from rugby from the Fullaroos. Shanae Shushalka from the Broncos. And Ruby Jean Kennard Ellis from the Parramatta Eels. For the losses, Racine McGregor to the Tigers. Sinead Lindell to the Tigers. Bobby Law to the Canberra Raiders. My favourite player, Indy Bostock, we lost her to the Gold Coast Titans. Charlotte Basham, another one to the Canberra Raiders. Peter Tupsell's been released. Grace Hamilton released. Margot Feller,
Cowboys, not Sharks.
Margot Feller, Cowboys. Jamie Lee McGregor released. And Alice Gregory has also been released.
And how do you think we'll go for the season, Joe? Do you think we'll push for top 6? We finished 10th last year. Some experience being brought in, but still a very young squad.
Yeah, I think as John said, I think next year is more our year than this year. But I don't really know, if I'm being perfectly honest, as I said to you guys, I don't really know a lot about the NRLW very well. But I'm just hopeful, and like I said, I just hope they give us something to cheer about more than what we've had this year with the boys, And I wish them all the best, and we'll be there cheering them on no matter what the case is. Anyway.
Yeah, I hope they have a good season. They're looking to build off what Crossy implemented last year and build off that. They finished 10th in last year's competition, just the 3 wins all season. They showed glimpses of what they can do, but against the bigger sides in the competition, they just struggled to stay with them in the games. Like they give the Roosters a good run for 60 minutes last year. They give the Broncos a good run in the first half, up until Teganberry was sin bin. So there is potential there of a making a good side.
Don't underestimate the pig. He knows what he's doing there at coaching levels.
Yeah. There's a lot of
he's in charge of recruitment.
There's a lot of experience there, Jess. A lot of experience lost there. Racine McGregor, Sinead Lendl, Bobby Law, Charlotte Basham. They're all experienced NRLW players.
Jamie Lee McGregor as well.
2 of our local juniors as well, Big T.
Well, their biggest loss, the Dragons' biggest loss this year has got to be Margot Vella. She was exceptional when she played last year, and I'm sorry to see her go.
Yep. Is it going to be hard for you to see it run around for the Cowboys?
Oh, for sure it will be. It will be. She's my Dragons girl, you know what I mean?
Wobbling Jaw's very happy about the news.
Good on him. Whether she'll get a start up there, I don't know. But they've got 2 very good wingers up there.
Oh, we just had someone join us.
Wow.
All the way from...
I'm home.
You're
home?
Came back home. It was
You missed the best part of the show, Billy.
I know, but I was tuning in. I was still here.
We've seen you. Thanks for joining us.
We've seen your comments, brother.
Hey?
Just talking about the team, how we think they'll go for the season. What are your thoughts on the team, the girls' team?
Yeah, no, I like the team. I think they were talking about Montana Clifford being a huge shine and, a few players like obviously Talia Fumayono's been at the Dragons before. Shanae Sioka also coming from the Broncos. So a couple of experienced players, and there's a lot of young players in this team too, like Casey Ray and Trent, obviously, who was on. I think this team could make the finals. I think is it top 6, the finals?
Top 6, yeah.
Top 6. I think they can definitely make the top 6 and maybe the top 4. So, I hope I'm going to see some Dragons victories from the NRLW side as well.
You're going to be at the game on Saturday, Billy?
Of course. Yep.
Yep. I'll be there.
I'll be there too, Bill. We might have to meet up on the grandstand
You
side.
sit
Are
with
we
Rob. You sit near
grandstand, Bill?
Rob, don't you?
Yeah, I'm on the grandstand.
Is
Yeah.
Scoot
Joe,
going?
is Joe there?
I'm working,
you on-
unfortunately.
In the grandstand, Joe?
I'm in the
You going on-
grandstand, Big T. Yeah.
We'll have to
Hey,
What about
catch
you,
up, try and
Jess?
meet up.
We will.
I'm in the,
Round the front.
I'm in the stand, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll be there as well. So
I'm on right
we're
on
on
the
the
fence.
stand. So woo-hoo.
And
if you want to meet up with the Mad Dragon Vodcast, we'll all be
Come to
there.
the grandstand, yeah.
I think Rob's
What day
going to
are
be
they
there
playing?
too.
Oh, Rob as well. Wow.
Yeah.
what day are they playing?
Saturday.
Saturday.
What is that? The
3
are the men's
o'clock.
playing Saturday too.
Yes,
They are.
it's a double letter.
So they're playing before the boys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I'll be there. I'll bring my brother and I'll come.
Sweet. Is that 3 o'clock, isn't it, Jess?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the
I might
kickoff.
get there a little bit later because I've got to wait for him to be dropped off by his carers. Then I'll take my
yeah.
brother and I'll come.
Do we need to
The
do
girls will have a
this,
tough game.
Jess?
Canberra's bought well too. Must we? Must we do that, Big T? Do we really have to?
Do we really?
Well, we've got to do this. We've got to do this, but we've also got to. I won't even go through this one. Won't even go through it. Just Penrith are leading by 4 points. I don't like it. But we've got to go through.
Go through it.
We've got. Oh yeah, Billy, go on.
I'll go through it. So in first
Oh,
we've
mate.
got the Dragons,
4
and
points.
second the Dragons, third the Dragons.
Wishful thinking.
All right.
Yeah,
We know what it is. We're 6 points clear last. Well, I don't think we'll go for the top 8, Billy, and then forget the rest.
Yeah. Penrith first, Warriors second. After losing to the Dolphins, still remain in the top two.
Clanger of a game yesterday.
Yeah, 100%. What a game. The Roosters in fourth, the Knights in fifth, sixth is Eagles, seventh is the Rabbits, and eighth the Sharks. Yeah.
And as Billy was saying, as Joe was saying, he thinks only Melbourne will change this top 8.
Melbourne's
What
got
do you
a bit
think-
a hard
what do you think about that, Bill?
7 of 9, I think.
I like Melbourne's side. Did the Hughes get injured or?
Yeah.
Yes, I think it was a calf injury, and Bellamy said it's not short term either. He's out for a while.
Yeah, well,
That's a massive loss.
that's
No,
massive.
then I retract my comment if that's the case.
Yeah. I think the Cowboys might have.
Wishart he's no Jerome Hughes.
Big T's on the money. Only the Cowboys are the only other.
I think the Cowboys are a chance.
They've got
100%.
Purdue to come back still, Big T.
Yeah, they have. So I think they're still a chance. Everyone else is gone. See ya. Goodbye. Everyone else
Broncos
is
gone, yeah. So I mean,
All right, we've got to go through lower grades too, Jess.
Yep. Well, that's incorrect. New South Wales Cup, we won 34 points.
Oh, it was two. It was two.
Our first win in a
Was
number of
two.
weeks.
There it is there.
How good to see us finally win a game.
There
Very
it
good
is.
win.
Absolutely fantastic. That was
Strong
Jersey
win.
flag, the other one it should have been.
yeah.
Go through the
This
flag
is a
ladder.
magic round fixture in Tamworth. Nice to see
Yeah.
the game go out to the bush. They don't see a
Hey,
lot
boys.
of
I got
Can I
to
also give a
fly.
shout
I love
out,
you all.
please,
Oh,
guys?
thanks, Joe. Thank you very much.
See ya.
Thank you, Joe. Have a good
So,
Can I
night.
give
do
a
you know who
shout-out?
scored? Do you know who scored the tries, Jess?
I'll see if I can get it.
Cyrus
all right.
scored one.
Cyrus
I
think
Stanley
Cyrus
Crowe,
scored one.
Joseph
Yeah.
O'Neill.
He scored the
Yeah.
first.
Let's have a look as well. I'll get that up.
Yeah. And the other one was the Jersey flag. actually.
Toby
I put
Rumble.
the wrong.
Toby Rumble, Haley Finau, Nick Quinn, and Dylan Coots.
Yeah, Dylan Coots. He's a good player, Dylan Coots.
And
this one was
Harris got 5 goals
This one was supposed to be our Jersey flag.
against Penrith.
I don't know what the Panthers.
Yep.
Jersey flag.
And then our the Steelers remained undefeated as well in the New South Wales Women's Premiership. They beat last year's Premiers, Big T, 26-18.
There you go, 26-18. Good on the Steelers. They're a good side. They've got all the top Dragons players, and they got Steelers players. So yeah, great win by them.
Always
Conversions
good when you beat the Premiers, Liam.
Can I do a shout out to a friend of mine? I'm going to shout out to Brandon Marnie for making his debut as a referee for the New South Wales Cup for the
Nice.
Manly v. I think it was the Manly v Storm. No, Manly v Bulldogs.
There you go.
Making his debut as a referee in the New South Wales Cup.
It wasn't
Thanks, buddy.
so good news though for the Dragons in the New South Wales Women's Premiership. They had their back-to-back losses. They've got a very young team. They went down 24 points to 8 to Penrith, who are a new team in this competition this year, and they're pushing to be a new team in the NRLW in the coming years as well.
Nice. And I think that's all I've got. Oh no! Congratulations to Socceroos too for going through to the round of 32.
Egypt.
They play Egypt. That was it Algeria. Billy, was the Algeria game was a very unusual game which knocked Iran out. Now we should have played Iran in the round of 32, but it was the Algeria somebody's game. It was a very unusual game, but
I've really kept my
congratulations. Congratulations to the Socceroos. And if the Socceroos win this game against Egypt, they'll be playing the winner out of Argentina and Curacao. So they'll be playing the winner out of that game. So let's hope the
Argentina's the world number one. They won. They're the defending champs.
Just get rid of Messi, you reckon, Bill?
Make a mess of him.
Yeah. And
you get rid of Messi, Argentina's gone. Congratulations to the Socceroos, and that's all I have for you.
That's 4 a.m. on Saturday morning in Dallas as well. That game.
What a killer for a time.
So if you can either stay up, or get up nice and early. As Liam touched on as well, Laurie Daley has named the side for the decider. So I'll run through it again. So we've got James Tedesco. He retains his spot. Matty calling for him to be dropped.
I heard that.
Jack Bostock on one wing and Mark Nawangani Tawasi on the other wing. Bradman Best gets a recall. He'll partner Stephen Crichton in the centres. In the halves, very disappointing on Thursday night. He was Mitchell Muzz. I'm very surprised he's still in there. And Nathan Cleary in the halves. The back row, Isaiah Yeo, the skipper, Hudson Young and Liam Martin, a much-deserved recall. Payne Haas, Reece Robson, question marks over him at dummy half as well. And Mitch Barnett makes up the front row. The bench, Cameron Murray, Adam Fanor-Blake. That's a surprise selection as well after his 9 minutes in Game 2 in Melbourne. Hamali Olakawatu can't really answer why he was dropped after Game 1. And then Blake Brayley returns after breaking his arm 2 days after Game 1. And Ethan Strange and Tolu Kola are the faces on the 6-man bench, and Victor Radley will be the 20th man. Tommy Turbo, we know what he's done in Origin. Billy, can you believe that Laurie Daley has left him out?
Sort of. I mean, I would have liked to see him, but also I think Mark and Jack Bostock are solid selections, both big, both aerial threats. The big problem for me is the middle of the field. We have, in total, 3 props. 3 props. Haas, Barnett, and AFB. And Fanor-Blake played 8 minutes in Game 2.
The game was over.
Yeah. If we need to select 2 props, and we need to have more punch. Like, I think Barnett and Haas starting, okay, cool. They start off well. But then from then on, we've got a lock forward playing in the middle, in prop forward. They're not suited to it. And we have one front rower who play 8 minutes in the game. So we're obviously short in that. And that's where we got rolled through the middle after the first, around that second half period in the 40 to 50 minutes. So, yeah, I think we really should have done better with the middle selections. And hopefully we win. I like the back line, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah. I think Bradman Best is
latest series to Queensland.
I think Bradman Best is a good selection. He's as good. I think he's as good as Latrell.
He's big and busts. He doesn't fear anyone. He
Brad-
No,
terrorised
not
you
at all.
last time he played.
Not at all. Not at
Yeah.
all. He's a great player, Bradman Best. I think he's probably one of your better new players in the side. But yeah, Bradman Best, bringing in Bradman Best it's a great move by Dum Dum Daly.
He's a
So-
fucking idiot. He's a fucking numpty.
Big T, do you remember the try he scored in Origin in the last decider?
Sorry?
A couple of years ago. Remember the
I
try
do,
he
yeah.
scored?
That was a great try. Run away. Sorry, see you later. Goodbye. Over in the corner or whatever it was. I think if you guys had Latrell and Bradman Best in the centres, I know Crichton's a good player, but I think he's playing injured.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But he's a big game player.
He's a big game player, exactly right. But Best and Latrell would be a great combination. Pity Latrell can't play; he's injured. You'd have to be crying about that, wouldn't you?
I don't think
he's a player Queensland fear.
Yeah, but there was a story out this week about Latrell that he's fleecing South Sydney. He's taking the money and he's not playing.
He hasn't played more than 20 games in a season yet. There, he's been there 7
No.
years.
Even at the Roosters, he didn't play full
He
seasons.
played most years there, but not once has he played 20 games in a season at South.
But there was a
And he's
report that
getting 1.4.
there's a report that he's fleecing South Sydney, and I wouldn't be surprised. But Bradman Best is probably the best new player you've picked in your side.
Yeah, 100%.
Liam Martin, I like. Liam Martin will absolutely rip into Cameron Munster, Big T.
Oh, hopefully he does. And hopefully Cameron Munster is quick enough for it to get away from him. So that's all you've got to do. You've got to be quicker. You've got to be quicker than him.
Another controversial selection, I believe, Liam. Reece Robson, he doesn't offer much attack out of dummy half. He's not a running dummy half. I would have had Blake Brayley and maybe Appy, 2 running dummy halves. Because we haven't scored. Our tries that we've scored in the 2 games have not come from straight out attack.
No.
Our tries have come from Queensland mistakes or a player down, like we had in game 1 when Ponga was sent off. So our attack is very structured, very pedestrian.
Yeah, Reece Robson is not the right hooker for the team. It's either Blake Brayley or Appy Coruscant.
I actually am different. I agree that Robson shouldn't be in the side. I think he just doesn't add enough in terms of attack.
He's a
sure,
workhorse.
he can defend fine and he's beautiful, but like we have to bring on Brayley in the last 20 minutes in game 1 to get anything. So for me, I would have been going Blake Brayley and Wade Egan. Wade Egan. The Warriors are the second best team in the comp. He is one of the best hookers in the comp. He's a New South Walesman. He's never even had a chance. And I think this is the best time he could have got his chance, and he still didn't get it. Even
Comes from that good Penrith system too, Billy.
Yeah, I agree. And he's a great hooker. He's one of the better ones. So, annoyed that we didn't even look at him at all. Same with Terrell May, another player that just never even gets to look at. So,
he was injured today.
That's Taylor. That's Taylor.
Oh, Taylor, sorry.
Terrell, the front rower.
Terrell, yeah. He's a good player. I like him.
For me, I think Daly, this is his last year. God, I'm so grateful this is his last year.
Well, did you hear you hear who Joey suggested for the job?
No, I did hear something about him
He
and his
suggested
brother.
Trent Barrett.
Baz, yeah.
Oh, holy crap. That was an awful take. That is worse than
Well, they reckon
Who
Trent
else
Barrett,
could do it?
They reckon Trent Barrett breeds blue. He leads sky blue.
Doesn't matter.
He was a great player for New South Wales. But Laurie Daley
So was Laurie.
He can't coach for shit. That's the problem. And that's been our problem since Madge has left. Madge bleeds blue more than the other 2 pricks that have
And Madge never played Origin.
Exactly.
So you've got to agree that next year is going to be a bit of a. You could have them for 1 year, because the year after that you've got Ivan Cleary.
Well, yeah, I think that's what we're waiting for. But, even I'm not doubting Ivan Cleary at all. Amazing coach. Beautiful. he does his job very well, and I think he's obviously the future option. But what happens if Magic gets sacked by the Broncos? Do you not hire him at all? I think you'd hire him straight away.
You
What he's
would.
done.
Yeah.
He's
But-
a
I'm
great.
gonna go left field. What about Paul McGregor?
Well, he's there. I think he's there.
Fine.
Big T. You don't get a say, Big T.
He's here to
Oh,
laugh
what?
at us.
I'll sign him off. He's your new New South Wales coach, Paul McGregor. There you go. He's your new
You know
coach.
what? He's a better coach than Laurie Daley. I actually don't think that's worse than Laurie Daley.
I'm kidding.
Liam, I know your favourite player's Indy Bostock in the NRLW, but her brother will make his Origin debut. What a moment for him!
Oh, definitely. Even though he's going to be the only, so far that we know, he's going to be the only debutant in New South Wales to make his debut.
What a game to debut it though, a decider at Suncorp.
He's made for it. I reckon he's made for it. 100%.
He's made for Origin.
Another one we
That's
let
gonna
slip
be
through
a
the
way to
fingers.
debut.
I'm so annoyed we didn't keep that guy. He was good in the juniors, and I think everyone knew that. And then they just never kept him. So
It was Paul McGregor that got rid of him at the time.
don't worry, we've got
That was after him.
We've got
Mary was
Settled
gone.
and Matthew
It was-
Tauaneai. They're
They're
Origin.
the best.
Although I don't mind Setu, but it mate, it's just
Look what Big T's got in his room. You get that filthy shit off the wall.
Big T. Can I? I'm running out of toilet paper. Do you mind giving that to me so I can borrow it?
I need to test the oil as well. I need to.
You won't.
the
You
oil in
won't notice it. It's the same color.
You're talking about my beautiful jersey here. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Liam, did you say you need to blow your nose?
Yeah, I do. I need to blow my nose.
And if you want to come in on Wednesday night, let me know and I'll get you on.
But that's where we might leave it though. It's been a very big show. Gone longer than normal, but
Yeah, because we had the girls on, mate. We had the girls on.
But yeah, it was good to have them on as always. Maybe we'll have them on later in the season, but we'll definitely have them on next year as well. But it was good to have them on. I'm looking forward to seeing how their season goes. As I said, it will start on Saturday, kicking off at 3:15, and don't forget our show on Wednesday night as well, 6 p.m. with myself and Big T and the third.
And I'll remind you that on Tuesday.
Yeah,
remind you of that on Tuesday.
as
Don't forget
Big
the
T will
Tuesday
be
night
on
show as well.
Preview of the Tigers game, who went down to the Knights today, 12 points to 6. It was a bit of an arm wrestle game there. But yeah, it's another loss, but hopefully, we're back at Cogra next week. Can we turn the fortunes around? We just got to learn how to not defeat ourselves in moments of the game. If we fix that up, we'll and a few key areas as well. Who knows what can happen? But yeah, another one that what might have been like last week. Anyway, Big T will be back on Tuesday to preview
Yes,
the
mate.
Tigers game.
Me and Big T will be back on Tuesday as your two main co-hosts.
Hopefully we'll have a Tigers fan. I'm working on that now. If anyone else has got one, let me know. We'll have a Tigers fan on talk about the Tigers game. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it, Jess. You can let Billy or Liam wrap it up and we'll go home.
Billy, you can do the honours tonight.
Well, unfortunately, we didn't get the win today, but we all know next week, Tigers, they're done for, mate. They're going to scratch their eyes out for all I care. We are going to absolutely rip them to shreds, and that is because we, as fans, are going to support this team through thick and thin, and I've got one thing to say. Come on, Dragons fans! Fire up!
St George Illawarra with the fire in their souls from the kickoff whistle to the final